Hi guys, welcome the new ones, welcome the returning ones. Hey, thank you for always coming back. And for those that are new, this is Never Age TV. Please consider subscribing to this channel. If you could give this video a like, yes, you better give it a like, because you know it's by God's grace that I'm speaking. Yesterday, I'm sorry, the video I did yesterday was not audible. You could not hear what I was saying because I was blocked all over, guys. And today, by the grace of God, I'm able to talk a little bit, and at least you can hear me. So yeah, I'm getting better. I'm just coming to the bedroom and about to take my jump into this beautiful bed. But before I do that, I decided to tell you something. That when I grow up, I want to take my mom on a plane. I want to fly my mom out so she can enjoy a flight before, you know, she will be afraid, I can tell you for sure. But I'll actually do this for her. Oh, the Maya. Wow. You have taught us a lesson. Most of us are able, but never once do we ever think of giving our parents a treat. Never once do we ever think that these are the moms who carried us in their wombs for 9 months, gave birth to us, and they deserve the best. Never once do we remember to even treat them, other than buying them food, which we do, and that is very okay, other than buying them clothes to wear and medicines for their high blood pressures and all that. We forget that we should treat our moms. And I think that it's the high time we start doing these things to our moms. Wodemaya taught me a lesson today. And how many of us are able and have never even thought of giving our parents such a treat? Taking them out of the country, flying them out. You know, we never remember to do that. We want to be, you know, on board, up and down. And you'll be calling them from home and telling them, Mom, have you watched my videos? You know, I'm heading here and there, you know. And we never once do we ever remember that these parents need to be treated well now that they are alive. They also need to be taken out there to also experience some of these nice things that we experience, because we experience because of them. Our moms took care of us when we were growing up. Have you ever seen a small child when crawling and you imagine, oh, this child is about to fall. This child is good. And you are like, oh my God, he would have fallen. They would have fallen in water. They would have fallen in fire. But our mothers were having so many of us, because during our times, our moms used to give birth to us back to back. And my follower is just a year after me. I have followed my brother just a year after him. And we are 6 of us in our family. And guys, woo, I knew it had to happen. That's the devil. And that's what the devil does. Because I've praised God that I'm well, the devil has to attack me again. You can imagine what I'm going through. And I'm that person who is weighed down by the flu badly. So when I sneeze like that, I block again, and now I can't talk much. But that is enough. I just wanted to pass a message. And I know you people will understand, because now tears have started flowing down my eyes. I know you people will understand that these parents need to be taken out there, also flown in those nice aircrafts to our destinations, the destinations that we go to, for those that are able to or have flown. Let us also sometimes take our moms there. Another thing, the love for our wives. Oh, Wodemaya loves his wife, Miss Trudy. Miss Trudy, are you still Miss Trudy even after getting married, or you are Trudy? Whatever. Wodemaya loves you. Do you know, it was such a surprise to Miss Trudy. And also, even as Wodemaya was with the mom, he kept saying, Miss Trudy doesn't know about this, and this is going to be her birthday surprise. Taking my mom to Kenya. Can you imagine? And you know, on getting to Kenya, Miss Trudy was pleasantly surprised. We could see. Have you ever been surprised to a point that you don't even say anything? You just say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my goodness, oh my God, oh my goodness, oh my God. That is what she kept saying. And actually, I saw this as not acting. This was not acting. It was just a pleasant surprise. All from Wondemaya, the husband. And I asked myself, how many husbands would be willing to surprise their wives that way? And also, even how many wives would surprise their husbands that way? And let me also ask one more question before I block and I'm unable to speak. Would our husbands, for those that are married, be surprised that if we took our moms to them as their birthday surprises? How surprised would they be? Would it be a surprise in any way, or would it be another, look on the face? Are they interested in even meeting our moms? Sometimes, we may not be in other country, we may not be out of our countries, but even when in the country, would these husbands that we have today be surprised when if it were their birthdays and I bring my mom to them? Would they be surprised? But you see, all the other way around. Like now, the way Wodemaya brought the mom to Miss Trudy, knowing in his heart that this is going to be a big surprise to my wife. Would I also be very surprised if he brought me his mom as a gift on my birthday? Would I be very surprised? How many of us would say, oh, these old women smell, they stink, oh my God, they are bad, they are a burden to me, like tomorrow I had an important thing to do and now he has come with his mother to my home. I'm not surprised. Many of us would not even want to be inconvenienced that way. And may God forgive us. But what is it that it reaches a certain age that we feel that way? Or we pretend initially when we are introduced. But as time goes, we feel like, oh, she is a burden. He is a burden. I've always seen the love that Miss Trudy has for his father. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl loves her father genuinely, not pretense, not pretending there. She really loves her father, and it is evident. And I'm imagining that Wondemaya also loves his mother that much, because I could see her. I could see him hold his mother, her hands, hold his mother's hand in the airport, walking together, carrying her handbag. Oh my God, didn't I love this? Oh, this is something I want to watch again and again and again. Imagine Wodemaya carrying the mother's handbag. What love is this? And the mother was like, I would want to be such a mother. Oh my God, my son, my son, my son. I would want to be loved by you that way one day. And I would also want to love. I would also want to love my mother-in-law. In this case, would it be my mother-in-law? I think so. Yes. In this case, it would be my mother-in-law. No. Yeah. Because Wodemaya was holding the mother's hand. Yeah. Would my son hold my hand when taking me out there? How about me? Would I hold my mother's hand also? My dad's hand. Yeah. It's my dad. Would I love my dad that much? But my dad is late. But when he was alive, did I love him that much? Or would I have loved him that much? I saw a lot of love in Wodemaya's eyes. And I could, even the action, carrying her handbag, holding her hand, that is love. And thinking of the best surprise to his wife was taking the mother to Kenya, where the wife is, and just surprising her on her birthday. Many people expect cakes. I would expect a cake. I would expect chocolate. I would expect flowers. But in this case, it was just the other way around. It was the other way around. Miss Trude even mentioned, I expected a cake. Yeah, because this is what we expect from our husbands or from our better halves. We expect flowers. But this was a very well packaged very well packaged birthday present, because Miss Trudy was really, really, really surprised, and in a good way, pleasantly surprised. So guys, this had to be a short one, just to remind you to love those that are in your lives, and to love them with all your hearts, because a time will come when you'll never have them. Do what you can to them, do the best to them, because one day, and let me tell you, you will know when they are not there. Oh my God, I have started. Hey, I have to cover myself. So guys, let me cover myself with this pen. Oh my God, it starts like that and then it diminishes. It diminishes. My voice, it just goes and goes and goes. I think the atmosphere in this bedroom is a bit cold than where I'm coming from down there. So I've started feeling like I'm blocking again. Are you hearing me, guys? I'm blocking again. And what medicine can I take, guys? I've been applying this Menthopras. This is Menthopras. Menthopras. Are you able to see it? This is what I've been applying. And I apply here like this. I apply. And thank God I'm not feeling the pains. I'm only feeling pain here. Only here. This vein here is very painful. Then I fear to touch here because it itches. And you know, now I've blown my nose until this place is very thin. And you know, I have a very soft skin. So I don't want to touch anywhere near my nose with this Menthopras. So I would rather even touch my forehead. I don't know whether it helps. Then I touch my throat here. Then I touch my back. And then I cover myself with the blanket. And yesterday I had to apply this on the pillow. On the pillow. I want to try also doing that so that I unblock. I don't want congestion in the night. And may God heal me by tomorrow, that I'm able to talk. I'm able to talk. And Sultan did a video asking if Marwa is still a friend of his. And I was like, oh my God, friendships can break. This friendship has broken. Marwa, Sultan, and Ivan. It really did break. You know, sometimes these things happen and we think these people are just making content. You know, at one time, I almost thought they were making content because these people are good friends. And I was like, oh no, these people must be making content. How? Why? Why would this friendship break? This is a very... Excuse me for that. This is a very old friendship that shouldn't be left to go just like that. But today is the day I knew that this friendship really disappeared. These people, I'm telling you, it will just take the hand of God. Because the way Sultan did this video and asked, is Marwa still my friend? I was like, oh my God, have these people broken up for real? For real. They've broken up. Not broken down. Broken up. For real. I don't think the devil has to be given this privilege of thinking that he's a winner. Why should the devil win? I think people should just talk and forgive each other. Why would you lose friendship that you have cultivated for years? So Sultan talked. And it's like also, I don't know, I'm not very sure, but it's like Sultan also still doesn't speak to to Ivan. Surely, you guys have always been together. You have been going to the airport to pick Marwa. So, having been in the US, I'm sure you have been friends for years. What is this that really happened? That cannot be discussed. That cannot be forgiven. What? If Jesus Christ forgave us our sins, who are we not to forgive others? You know, we should forgive each other because that is the way it should be. Otherwise, what are friends for then? If I thought I'm going to have a friend and we are friends for 8 years and then we just break up like that. All my 8 years have just gone to waste. What are friends for then? I would rather you be alone all the years than have a friend and then you break up after so long, having shared so much, having invested so much in this friendship. Oh my God, how I wish they can talk and agree and come back to their old ways. Hey, Like Mutua. Mutua 3 was writing a letter to Marwa. And to me, it was just a fake letter. It was a fake letter. Fake letter. Letter. It was a fake letter because actually he wasn't actually reading any letter. He was just speaking his mind out. And he said how he feels about Marwa, how they miss him. And finally he said that Marwa is always welcome in their home. And I just looked at Mutuatri and I said, hey, you tempt our boy. And our boy also behaved very well. And yes, Marwa, you behaved very well in Mutua's home. And I liked that because I like Marwa. You behaved very well. But Marwa, I hope you live to know that the Mutuas are different. This is just a different family, a very different couple, very loving, very caring, very genuine. They didn't pretend. They just welcomed you just the way you are, and they embraced you. So I feel like this, as Mutua was saying, this is a friendship that should never be left alone to just die the way others have died. Cultivate it, Marwa, from wherever you are. Marwa, you are my guy. You are my man. Right now, you are just there in Argentina and showing us praises. And what food is this that Marwa was served today? Oh my God! Ugh. I'm sorry for those people that are in Argentina. I don't know their menus. But I'm a Kenyan. We are the Ugali people. We love Ugali and Sukuma wiki. You know, Coco Girl calls it Sukima wiki. Sukima wiki, Coco Girl. Hey, I love Coco Girl. Let me tell you, we are Ugali, and I was imagining Marwa was looking for a place to eat. By the way, he was very hungry. And he walked quite a distance, still looking for a place where he can get a restaurant. At one time, he got to a school and he was like, oh, I can smell some food. And he was like, oh, let me look for a restaurant somewhere. On closing, it was just like, oh, the food is coming from the school. Because the smell of food is there in the air, but I cannot locate any hotel, any restaurant where I can eat. Oh my God, I felt like Maro is my son, walking hungry in the streets of Argentina with nobody that he knows, but who is like our God. After a few steps, he got, not a few stops, after many steps, he got into a restaurant. But what he was served there, oh my God, oh my God, oh. I looked at that, I wondered what is that was in a container like a cup or a glass. It didn't look yummy. It didn't look... But Marwa also didn't know what it was, and he called the waiter. The waiter was speaking very loudly. Fortunately, Marwa understands Spanish. But now when the guy came, it's like that thing. If I was in Kenya, I would call it marmalade or jam. He was told it is something to smear on the very hard bread. The bread was so hard that we could hear the sound of the, the clacking. And it had to be smeared with that substance, which I didn't like the look. I don't know, maybe it was tasty. Marwa will tell us, or he told us. I looked at it and I had to exit, by the way. I felt like if it was me who is in that country, I would really go hungry because I don't know if I would eat these foreign things. But you see, later he was served with, with rice. They served him rice and a lot of meat. Was it beef? Yeah, because he told them he doesn't take pork. Until he ate until he had to pack some and take home. So I'm like, oh my God. There are some countries you can go to and then you miss your Ugali and Sukuma wiki, which you are used to. I think if I went there, I would just lose many kilos because I'm one person who is very particular on what I put in my mouth. And I'll just hate or like. When I look at that food like this, I'll decide whether I hate it or whether I like it. And when I looked at that, I did not actually like it so much. Do you know, even when the rice came, there was no stew. I didn't see any stew. You know, we are used to stew. Gatufu, gatufu, gatufu. Though for those that know, if you know, you know. I found it very dry food and I was like, oh my God, isn't this going to be too dry for Marwa? But anyway, he ate and he carried the balance. And now the only problem he has is currency problem. He said he's gonna research on the currency subject because there's an issue there. There's an issue there with the exchange rate. But it's only his second day, so he's gonna get to know. So Marwa, praying for you, waiting to see content, and you have started showing us. We like it, we like it, we like. Oh, let me say, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. So guys, thank you. Actually, I did not know I would do this long video. I thought it would be too short. God is gracious. Oh, it's after this. I think it's after this that yeah, I think it's after this that I felt like talking. It wasn't easy. Oh my God. The cold and flu that I'm having, by God's grace that I'm even speaking. So guys, on my road to 1K. Until when am I going to sing this song? Oh my God, on my road to 1K. But everybody starts somewhere. And I'm not here panicking or giving up. But I'm here trusting in you guys that are watching this video and others that I've presented before, that you are gonna take me to 1K, 2K, 10K, 100K and above. Because there's God in our walk. God who walks with me touches you and tells you, subscribe for this mama, subscribe to this mama. My name is Never Age TV. Kindly subscribe to this channel, and guys, I will check on you when I'm better than today in the next video. Bye 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 bye. Good night.